Feeling like the years are starting to weigh a little heavier. Maybe getting out of a chair takes a bit more effort than it used to. Or finding the right word feels like digging through a dusty attic. It's a common feeling, isn't it? We see it happening around us. Perhaps even feel it happening within ourselves. That gradual slowing down. The little aches and stiffness. The moments of forgetfulness that make you pause. It's almost expected as we get older. Isn't it? Like gravity just pulls a little harder on everything, including us. It's the reality many people face as they move through their 60s and into their 70s and beyond. It can feel like an unavoidable path, a downhill slope where certain abilities become just memories. But here's a fascinating truth. Something you might have noticed too. If you look closely, not everyone follows that exact path. You meet people in their late 60s, their 70s, even their early 80s, who seem to defy this common experience. They move with ease. Their minds are sharp. They have a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. They're still fully engaged with life, doing the things they love, perhaps even starting new things. When you see someone in this age range who still possesses that level of vitality, that physical capability, that mental agility, it's becoming increasingly rare. They truly are, in a way, a rare gem. What's their secret? Is it just luck? Is it genetics? While those can play a part, often, it's something much more accessible. It's about habits, choices they've made consistently over time, or perhaps even started later in life, that have allowed them to maintain that precious state of being. In this video, we're going to look at some of those habits, simple yet profound practices that can help you stay strong, stay sharp, and continue living life to the fullest as you age. Stick around to the very end because I'm going to share something that might just surprise you about this whole journey. Let's start right now by talking about something foundational for maintaining that rare gem status, and that's keeping your physical body capable. We often hear about exercise, and maybe the word itself sounds a bit daunting, conjuring images of gyms or strenuous activity. But what I'm really talking about is maintaining your strength and mobility in a way that supports everyday life. The kind of strength that allows you to lift groceries out of the car without a groan, to play with your grandchildren on the floor and get back up easily, to tackle that gardening project, or simply to walk around your neighborhood feeling stable and confident. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about preserving the functional strength that gives you independence. One of the most impactful ways to do this, and something those vibrant older adults often prioritize, is consistent movement that includes resistance. This doesn't necessarily mean pumping iron in a gym, although it certainly can if you enjoy it. It can be as simple as using your own body weight. Think about standing up from a chair without using your hands. That's a form of resistance training for your legs. Doing repetitions of that throughout the day builds strength. Or maybe using resistance bands, those colorful stretchy loops or tubes you see around. They are incredibly versatile and gentle, and you can use them right at home to work various muscle groups, from your arms and shoulders to your legs and back, even using light hand weights, perhaps just a few pounds. While doing simple movements can make a world of difference. Why is this so crucial? Because as we age, we naturally lose muscle mass and bone density, a process called sarcopenia, and osteopenia, osteoporosis. This loss doesn't just make you weaker, it affects your balance, your metabolism, your posture, and your ability to do daily tasks. It increases your risk of falls and makes recovering from injuries harder. Those rare gems actively work against this natural decline. They understand that muscles are use it or lose it propositions. By regularly challenging their muscles, even gently, they signal to their bodies to preserve that vital tissue. Imagine you want to lift a watering can to water your plants, or carry a basket of laundry. These simple acts require strength in your arms, shoulders, and core. If you don't use those muscles regularly, they weaken. But if you practice lifting light weights, or even just lifting and lowering your arms repeatedly, while holding something light. You maintain the strength needed for those tasks. The same goes for your legs. The ability to climb stairs, walk uphill, or even just stand for extended periods depends on strong leg muscles. Doing things like calf raises standing on your tiptoes while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or leg extensions while sitting, can help maintain that crucial lower body strength. Consistency is far more important than intensity here. Even just 15 to 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week, can make a significant difference over time. The key is finding movements you can do safely and regularly. Starting small is perfectly fine. Maybe today it's just practicing standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair 10 times. Tomorrow, perhaps add a gentle stretch for your legs or arms. Listen to your body. And if you have any health concerns, it's always a good idea to check with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine, especially one involving resistance. But don't let fear hold you back. The risk of not maintaining strength often outweighs the risk of starting a gentle, appropriate program, beyond just strength. Maintaining physical capability involves flexibility and balance. Those who move with ease often incorporate practices that keep their joints mobile and their balance steady. Think about things like reaching for something on a high shelf, bending down to tie your shoes, or turning your head comfortably to look behind you. These require flexibility and balance that's essential for preventing falls, which can have serious consequences as we get older. Simple stretching exercises can be done daily. Gentle stretches for your neck, shoulders, arms, back, and legs can help maintain range of motion and prevent stiffness. You don't need to be able to touch your toes. Just moving your joints through their comfortable range of motion helps. Think about shoulder rolls, arm circles, gentle neck turns, or reaching for the sky. Holding each stretch for 15-30 seconds without bouncing is effective. Doing these stretches while seated or standing near a wall for support makes them safer. For balance, practices like standing on one foot for a few seconds while holding onto a counter, or walking heel to toe in a straight line, can be very helpful. Ancient practices like Tai Chi are excellent for improving balance, flexibility, and strength through slow, deliberate movements. Even incorporating more movement into your daily life helps. Taking the stairs when possible, walking more, dancing to your favorite music. These aren't just exercises. They are ways of embedding beneficial movement into your everyday routine, making it less of a chore and more just a part of living. Those who maintain remarkable vitality into their later years understand this fundamental truth: the body is designed to move, and it responds positively to being used. They find ways to incorporate movement, strength, and flexibility into their lives consistently, not sporadically. It's not about chasing youth, but about preserving capability, maintaining that precious independence, and having the physical freedom to enjoy life. It's a cornerstone of being that rare gem. Someone who isn't defined or limited by physical decline, but who actively works to keep their body a capable and willing partner in experiencing the world. This focus on physical maintenance is just one piece, though. A really important one. But there are other dimensions just as vital for those who truly thrive in their later years. Building upon that foundation of physical capability, the rare gems of the 65-80 age group also tend to cultivate a vibrant and resilient mind. It's not just about avoiding memory loss, although that's a wonderful benefit, but about maintaining cognitive agility, the ability to think clearly, solve problems, learn new things, and stay engaged with the world. Just like muscles need to be used to stay strong, the brain thrives on challenges and novelty. Think about it. When was the last time you truly learned something completely new? Not just read an article, but actively engaged with learning a new skill, a new language, or a complex topic. Those who maintain sharp minds often have a lifelong curiosity and actively seek out mental stimulation. This doesn't mean you have to go back to school. Although taking a class at a local community college or online is a fantastic option, it can be much simpler. Learning a new language, Even just a few phrases each week challenges different parts of your brain. Picking up a musical instrument you've always been curious about, or revisiting one you played years ago, is incredibly beneficial. It engages multiple areas of the brain simultaneously, including memory, coordination, and auditory processing. Puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles. These are more than just pastimes. They are workouts for your brain, improving problem-solving skills, memory, and concentration. Even playing card games or strategic board games with others provides valuable mental stimulation and social interaction, which is another key factor we'll touch on. Reading widely on different subjects, engaging in thoughtful discussions, writing letters or journaling, trying a new recipe that requires following complex instructions. All these activities keep your brain active and build cognitive reserve. The concept of cognitive reserve suggests that the more complex and active your brain is throughout life, the more resilient it is to the effects of aging or disease. You're essentially building up a buffer. The key here is consistent challenge and variety. If you always do the same crossword puzzle, your brain gets efficient at it, but it might not be challenged in new ways. Trying different types of puzzles, learning different things, keeps the brain adaptable and nimble. Those sharp individuals you admire aren't just lucky. They've likely made a habit of feeding their minds. Just as they feed their bodies, they see aging not as a time to stop learning, but perhaps even as an opportunity to finally explore interests they didn't have time for earlier in life. Beyond mental stimulation, what we fuel our bodies with plays a critical role in maintaining vitality, both physically and mentally. Nutrition isn't just about avoiding weight gain. It's about providing the building blocks and energy your body and brain need to function optimally. Those who feel and act younger than their years often pay attention to what they eat, not necessarily following fads, but focusing on simple, nutrient-dense foods. Protein, for example, is absolutely crucial for maintaining muscle mass, which we discussed earlier. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing protein, so we actually need proportionally more than younger adults. Including a source of protein at every meal, whether it's eggs, lean meat, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, or Greek yogurt, helps preserve muscle strength and supports overall health. Healthy fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish salmon, mackerel, are essential for brain health. The brain is largely made of fat, and these types of fats help protect brain cells and support cognitive function. They also help keep you feeling full and provide sustained energy. Fiber, found in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, and nuts, is vital for digestive health, which is another area that can become more challenging with age. Good digestion ensures you absorb the nutrients you need and helps prevent issues like constipation. Fiber also helps regulate blood sugar levels and can contribute to heart health. Prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods naturally increases your fiber intake. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect. As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, making us more susceptible to dehydration. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and constipation. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is simple but profoundly effective for maintaining energy levels, supporting digestion, and keeping everything functioning smoothly. Herbal teas and water-rich fruits and vegetables also contribute to hydration. Those vibrant individuals often carry a water bottle or make a conscious effort to drink regularly throughout the day. It's not about strict diets, but about making mindful choices most of the time, including a colorful variety of vegetables and fruits for vitamins and antioxidants, choosing whole grains over refined ones, and ensuring adequate protein and healthy fats are simple principles that can make a big difference in energy levels, mental clarity, and physical resilience. It's fuel for living fully. And those who do so well into their later years understand its importance. Finally, two other pillars of maintaining that rare gem status are prioritizing sufficient rest and managing stress. In our busy world, sleep is often seen as a luxury, and stress as an unavoidable part of life. However, chronic lack of sleep and unmanaged stress can wreak havoc on both physical and mental health, accelerating aging processes and diminishing quality of life. Quality sleep is when your body and brain repair and rejuvenate themselves. It's crucial for memory consolidation, immune function, hormonal balance, and emotional regulation. As we age, sleep patterns can change, but the need for restful sleep doesn't disappear. Those who thrive in their later years often have good sleep hygiene. They stick to a regular sleep schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Ensure their bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid screens or heavy meals right before bed. They recognize that feeling tired isn't just an inconvenience. It impacts everything from their mood to their ability to think clearly and their physical coordination. Making sleep a priority is an act of self-care that pays enormous dividends in maintaining vitality. Similarly, chronic stress, whether from worries about health, finances, family, or the state of the world, floods the body with stress hormones that can contribute to inflammation, weaken the immune system, and negatively impact cognitive function and mood. Learning to manage stress isn't about eliminating it entirely, which is often impossible, but about developing healthy coping mechanisms. Those who navigate aging gracefully often have strategies for dealing with stress. This might include mindfulness or meditation practices, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies they enjoy. Connecting with friends and family. Social connection itself is a powerful stress buffer. Or engaging in gentle physical activity like walking or yoga. They understand that their emotional well-being is intertwined with their physical and mental health, and they actively work to cultivate peace and resilience. Ignoring stress or letting it consume you drains your energy and diminishes your capacity to enjoy life. So, when you look at those individuals in the 65-80 age range who seem to defy expectations, who remain vibrant, capable, and engaged, you start to see a pattern. They aren't relying on magic or solely on good genes. They are actively participating in their own well-being. They are making conscious choices about how they move their bodies, how they nourish themselves, how they stimulate their minds, how they rest, and how they handle the challenges life throws at them. We've talked about the importance of keeping your body strong and mobile through resistance and flexibility exercises, ensuring you maintain the physical independence that allows you to fully engage with the world around you. Whether that's tending your garden, traveling, or simply moving comfortably around your home. We've explored how feeding your brain with new challenges and continuous learning is key to maintaining that sharp, agile mind that keeps you curious and connected. We've touched on the crucial role of nutrition, simple, real foods that provide the energy and building blocks your body and brain need to function at their best. Moving away from processed convenience and towards nourishing choices. And we've discussed how prioritizing restorative sleep and finding effective ways to navigate stress are not luxuries, but fundamental requirements for sustained vitality and well-being. Each of these habits on their own is powerful, but their true strength lies in their combination and consistency. It's the cumulative effect of these seemingly small, daily choices that adds up to that remarkable state of being, that rare gem quality you see in those who are truly thriving in their later years. It's not about being perfect, or about never having an off day. It's about the general direction you're heading, the consistent effort you put into caring for yourself. And here's something that might surprise you. It's not about access to expensive treatments or complicated programs. The core habits we've discussed: gentle strength work, simple stretching and balance exercises, reading, learning, choosing nutritious foods, drinking water, prioritizing sleep, finding ways to relax. These are fundamentally accessible to almost everyone, regardless of your financial situation or where you live. The most significant barrier isn't cost or access. It's often mindset and consistency. The surprise is how much power you already hold within you to influence how you age, simply by consistently choosing to move, to learn, to nourish, and to rest. You might be thinking, but I'm already older. Is it too late to start? And the beautiful, encouraging answer is, absolutely not. The body and brain are remarkably resilient and adaptable. Starting gentle strength training today will begin to build muscle and improve bone density. Starting to learn something new today will begin to create new neural pathways. Making healthier food choices at your next meal will begin to nourish your body differently. Prioritizing sleep tonight will begin the process of recovery. It's never about making drastic, overwhelming changes all at once. It's about identifying 1 or 2 small habits you can realistically incorporate into your routine and sticking with them. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk each day, or trying a new fruit or vegetable with your dinner, or spending 15 minutes each morning doing a crossword puzzle. Start small, build consistency, and gradually add more as you feel ready. Every step, no matter how small, is a step towards maintaining your vitality and preserving your independence. Being a rare gem at 65, 70, or 80 isn't about being immune to aging. It's about actively engaging with the process, making choices that support health and well-being, and refusing to accept decline as the only option. It's about having the physical and mental freedom to continue pursuing your passions, connecting with loved ones, contributing to your community, and experiencing the joy of life. It's about maintaining your autonomy and your ability to live on your own terms. I hope this has given you some valuable insights and perhaps inspired you to think about what small steps you can take today to invest in your future vitality. It truly is within your reach. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. That tells me I'm creating content you find valuable, and I'd absolutely love to hear from you. What habits have you found most helpful in staying vibrant as you've gotten older? Or what challenges are you facing and how are you tackling them? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else in our community. And if you want more practical tips and encouragement for living your best life at every age, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember, the goal isn't just to add years to your life, but life to your years. You have the power to cultivate that rare gem quality within yourself. Keep moving. Keep learning, keep nourishing, keep resting, and keep living your best life at every age.